Welcome. As you come in, go ahead and share, tag, and invite. Well, welcome. Come on in. We're on day 19 of 23 on our journey to 60. It is a wonderful day. It's a blessed day that this is the day that the Lord has made, and we're rejoicing and we're glad in it. I just thank each and every one of you who has come in. Come on in. It is a celebration. It is day 19 of 23. My birthday is December the 23rd, and I will be 60 years old. And I am so glad that you have taken the opportunity to celebrate with me. Yes, I said it is a celebration. So on tonight, because God has given me a mandate to help you win. And while we're going through the process, as we're getting prepared to go into 60, that we got to declare that, yes, I am a winner. Yes, I am a global champion. So tonight, I want to talk about how to use your goals to help you grow. How many of you are ready to grow? So let me just give you what is a goal. A goal is an objective, it's a purpose. A goal is more than a dream. It's a dream being acted upon. A goal is more than just hazy or I wish I could. A goal is clear. And this is what we're working toward, having a goal. So on tonight, what I want to talk to you about tonight is about setting a 30-day, yes, I said 30-day. It's a 30-day improvement goal. And so you have to make it personal. So you have to act upon this. So these are some things that I want you between this 30-day that you have to break some habits. And these are some habits that I suggest that as we're moving into 2022, and we're saying that we're in the season of prophetic manifestation. As I suggest them to you, you may think of some other things. So break these habits. Putting off things. How many of you been putting off things and say, well, I will do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. But guess what? We're living in today. Today is what was yesterday. So every day you got to wrap your brain around it that I'm living in my now. So one of the habits I want you to break in this 30-day improvement guide is putting things off. What things have you been putting off? Your health, your wealth, opening your business, your entrepreneurship, or writing your book. So break that habit. Come on, all across the screen, declare I will break it. It stops right now. Number two habit that I want you to break is the habit of negative language. Stop making excuses. Stop putting things in the atmosphere because you know what? You can have what you say. So I want you to break that habit, turn that negative into a positive because the word of God declares that I can do what? All things through Christ that strengthen me. Number three habit, as we're moving forward to this 30-day, it's a 30-day improvement guide. And we just talked about a goal. You're setting a goal that you can measure. We're going to do the SMART goal where it's specific, it's going to be measurable, it's going to be actionable, it's going to be relevant and realistic, and it's going to have a time frame. The third habit in this 30-day improvement guide is watching TV. Okay, I said let's break this habit of watching TV more than 60 minutes per day. So you're gonna have to break that habit of that binge watching. So in 30 days, can we just make this change? How many of you are saying that we're gonna make this change? And here's a big one, number 4. Break the habit of gossiping. Yes, stop talking and backbiting. No, no, it's not your business. I want you to get in a posture and a position that I'm going to be all about the kingdom and I'm going to mind my business. And my business is accomplishing my God given kingdom assignment. So, the second aspect of our 30-day improvement guide. So this is between now. I want you, as you're writing it up, you put when you're going to start it, and then 30 days later, so you can go back and you can measure it. And as we're going through, I want you to think about how specific you can be. And always remember, I'm giving you suggestion. You can add to it or you can take away, but I do want you to follow some of the suggestion. Okay, if you're going to break those habits, these are the habits that I want you to acquire. Number 1 is a rigid morning examination of your appearance. Get up, look at yourself, look at your hair. I want you to really look at yourself in the mirror and speak life to yourself. So, number 2, this is a habit that I want you to start, is to plan each day's work the night before. And then that way you know what direction that you're going in. Remember, we're talking about a 30-day improvement plan, improvement guide, and this is personal. It's all about you. Number 3 in this section that I want you to acquire, we went through some to break. Now I want you to acquire, compliment people every possible opportunity. It's as simple as, I really appreciate each and every one of you logging in. I thank you to the faithful ones that have logged in, that has engaged. I just appreciate what you're doing. Find that opportunity, make it just second nature to compliment someone. I want you to acquire that habit that it's automatic. And then our third aspect in our 30-day improvement plan is to how you're going to increase your value. So you're going to increase your value to my employer or to myself in these ways. Number 1, do a better job of developing my subordinate. This means that I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to be training. I'm always thinking futuristically. So I want to do a better job in developing. That means that I have identified some areas that they may be weak in, some areas that they may need improvement in. And I'm not going to hold everything to myself. I'm going to do a better job in development. Number 2, that whether it's your church, your ministry, your life, or your business, you're going to learn more about the ministry, learn more about the company, what it does, and the customers, the clients that it serves. You got to be intentional. And see, I want you to show your value, increase your value by learning. So if you're in a ministry, you need to learn more about the mission statement, the vision. You need to learn about the services, what you offer. See, get in a place and just be intentional. So another area that you can increase your value on this 30-day improvement guide, make 3 specific suggestions that would help your company, help your ministry, help your family, help relationship to become more efficient. Now you got to be a part of the solution and not the problem. Now just don't come bringing problems, but come bringing the problem with a solution, with an example of this is how we can do something to be more efficient, more effective. So this is ways that you can increase your value. We're talking about your 30-day improvement guide. And then now we went from the outskirts, whether it's your home, whether it's in the ministry, whether it's in a relationship. Now we want to increase your value Well, just a while ago, we were talking about your job, the outside forces outside of your home. But now I want you to be intentional during this 30-day improvement guide to increase your value. Yes, increase your value in your home. And here are some suggestions. I want you to start being intentional, showing more appreciation for the little thing that your spouse or your children, your family, that they're doing, and not to, you got to look at these things and it's just been, repetitious, and I take them for granted. But I want you to be sensitive. I want you to be intentional about identifying those areas where you can show more appreciation. Show more appreciation. If your husband come in, he washed the dishes, he cooked for you sometime, you need to be appreciative, not take it for granted. If the children that they're consistently, they wash the dishes, that they go and mow the lawn, or they always anticipating your needs, don't take it for granted. There's a lot of people that's not doing that. And so I want you to take this opportunity that you're going to be intentional and you're going to start appreciating rather than taking for granted. And this will increase your value. They were like, oh, she really noticed. Because a lot of times I find that, and I'll talk personally because, a lot of times you can find all the negative things or the things that you want done or accomplished they haven't done. But have you identified the areas that they do and they do without you asking? So I want you to be intentional about increasing your value and appreciating of the people that's in your home. And guess what? Once you increase that value, it's going to cause them to want to do more. Yes, do it for 30 days. Try it and then let me know. And then I want once each week, do something special with the whole family. And so, what we do here at my house is that once a week on Sundays, that we're going to have, that's our family time. After we done had church and after we have done everything else, that we're going to gather together. And, and my grandson, we allow him to select whatever movie. We'll cook something special. We'll pop popcorns and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. So I want you to select one day out of a week. But as we're moving forward and as the country is opening up, that we're going to identify some other areas. Because I was telling my daughter, I said, you know what? I said, Caleb gonna be on his break. That's my grandson. That, we may have to go to the movies. We may have to go and do something. We're gonna follow the CDC guidelines, but we have to do something that we're gonna do it special. And when we're doing it for him, guess what? We're gonna be blessed all the time. And then number 3, give 1 hour each day of your. Now this is maybe tough, but I want you to be intentional and I want you to try this. 1 hour out of your day, just 1 hour. You get 24 hours. Give your undivided attention to your family. See, we're trying to increase your value. These 30-day improvement guide, we talk about goals, and this is where you can set some SMART goals. And this is going to increase your value. It's going to help you to break some old habits and replace them with some new habits that can increase the value on your job, in your ministry, or whatever you're doing outside of the home, and then also increase the value inside. This is helping you to win in life, in business, and in ministry. And then our 5th point is that sharpen my mind. See, as we are in the state of being developed, this is what I want to suggest to you. Invest. See, we just said 1 hour to the family. Now I want you, and see, because you decrease how many, I want you to be real now. Because I know some people, they are playing games or they're on the TV 4 and 5 hours a day, but yet they say they don't have enough time to do what they need to do to accomplish their goals. But if you follow that first suggestion to the second suggestion, first one, to decrease the time that you're watching TV, then it gives you more time to do something else. So that time that you remove from the first point, now I want you to sharpen your mind, develop your mind. I wanted to go from a limited mindset to a growth mindset. So, what I want you to do, I suggest you do this: invest at least 2 hours each week in reading professional magazines in your field. It could be in health and wellness, it could be in ministry, it could be writing books, it could be arts and craft. But I want to do an investment. See, because coming into 2021, God told me that this is the year of unstoppable resilience. And this is the year of you. And so you're making it personal. You're saying, this is the year that I invest in me. This is the year that I empower me. So the greatest investment that you can invest in, guess what? Is you. So this 30-day improvement guide is all about you. So I want you to invest 2 hours. Let's talk about the whole entire week. Invest 2 hours in reading. Yes, reading is fundamental. And I love to read, and I just, thank God for the opportunity to read. That is one of the gifts that God has given me. And I thank God for my mentor, who's no longer with us. He was the patriarch of the family, MacArthur Kennan. And, and I developed the habit because I sat at his feet, and he was a reader all the way until the day that he left the world, that he read everything. And so I sat there as a young girl, whether it was comments, whether it was a newspaper, whether it was book, whatever he was reading, I was pick it up and I would read. And I developed that habit. And I still have that habit. I still have that insatiable hunger to constantly read and study and to learn, because I started that from a little girl. And so now I want you to develop that habit. See, I want you to sharpen your mind. See, because it's in your mind. And, Romans 12:2 said, do not conform any longer to the patterns of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I wanted you to fill your mind with reading things that are going to advance your career. It could be relational. It could be on writing a book. It could be, sewing. It could be cooking, whatever it is. But I want you to develop that habit that you're going to declare that I'm worth it and I bring value to what I do. So one way that you can increase your value and sharpen your mind is to read. Yes. Number 2, see, that was reading. Now I want you to read one self-help book. Yes. And this is going to help you. Who you think is going to help? It calls self-help. That is to help you. So what area do you need transformation in? What area do you need help in? What area do you need to improve, to grow, to increase your value, to go to the next level? I want to encourage you and recommend that you read one self-help book. And then this may be tough in the midst of a pandemic, whether it's in the natural or whether it's in the virtual realm. And it can be tricky. It said make 4 new friends during this 30 days. Show yourself friendly. Go and do 4 friend requests, or on your job, or whether you're around different people, go and start a friendship. Yes, yes. This gonna sharpen your mind. And this gonna help you with communication skills. And it's gonna help you with personality skills. It's gonna help you to develop that how to collaboratively to do things. So I want to recommend that you make 4 new friends. Yes. Get out of your comfort zone. And these friends could be friends that have something that you need. In a greater, don't be just all that saying that, well, I'm going to have friends that in my network, or friends that may be in my same profession. I want you to step outside of the box. Stop limiting yourself. Go and make a friend to somebody that may be doing something that you're not doing, or doing something that you see you would like to do. So make a friend today. And then here's the 4th one, in sharpening your mind and developing you, because it's all about you. Spend 30 minutes daily in quiet, undisturbed thinking. So what I try to do, I try to go ahead and get this done in the morning time before anyone get up. And I would sit, the house is dark. I like a dark house. And I just can meditate. And it's you just sitting there, you're thinking. And and those that meditate, you can meditate, get in a place of meditating. He said, meditate on the word both day and night to observe to do according to all that is written therein. Then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and you shall have good success. So these are 5 principles, or we can say these are 5 goal oriented things that I would like for you to think about during the next 30 days. But I want you to go ahead and make a plan, set a goal with intervention, with time frames that you're going to accomplish this, and make it measurable where you can go back to check it off to see, did I accomplish that goal? Where am I? And see, and this is a good way that if you have a journal, you can start journalizing your 30-day improvement and to see, what do I need to adjust? What do I need to change? Or I did not meet that goal. So how am I going to accomplish that goal? What do I need to do to be successful? What do I need to eliminate? What caused me to not to be able to accomplish my goals? So this is for you tonight. I'm Dr. Pat, and I am the Helpologist, the only one in the world of this kind. And I pray that you continue to allow me to help you to win. Yes, with the win strategy, to wake you up, that you may identify your passion so you can develop and pursue your purpose, to free your voice, and then to be your navigator, to help you navigate as you trust the process, knowing that you can get to the finish line and declare, yes, I am a global champion. I am a winner, and I am enough. Yes. So if for any reason you need me to assist you, to help you on your journey, whether it's in life, whether it's in business, whether it's in ministry, writing a book, health and wellness, whatever it is, you can go to www.myhearttoo. I've been in church today, so I'm still with the church website. So you can, if you're looking for a ministry, you can go to www.myhearttoo.com, or you can go to my business page, which is www.patriciakjames.com. And then you can put your information in and we can start, or you can select the button and do a consultation. If you need assistance, push the button. Start today. You don't have to wait until January the 1st. You can start today. Start today with your 30-day improvement guide. And if no one told you today that they love you, let me be the first to say, God loves you and I do too. And I'm just so blessed and happy for you to be on the journey with me. This journey to 60. Guess what my shirt says? I am a December girl. I'm not just one of a kind. I am one in a lifetime. Yes. See, that's why you got to get confident and start speaking positive. There are so many negative things that you could be saying, but I want you to change your whole vocabulary. And I want you to have a growth mindset. Get out of the box and knowing that nothing is too hard for God. But again, I am Dr. Pat, and I am the Helpologist. And I appreciate each and every one of you being here to celebrate with me. And I just wanted to show you some of the things that I have going, that if you would like some of my products for a limited time, this is my iServe study guide. You can go to Amazon.com and it's on sale for $4.99. You also could go to Amazon if you want to know about my story, it's my testimony, and my book. You can go and get this ebook at $4.99. It's Faithfully Favored and Fit, 5 Power Principles to Excelling while you're serving with a pure heart. Well, you heard us talking about a journal. If you need a journal, This is Empower and Help Me Win. It's an annual planner to help you develop a plan to win in order to create the life, the business, and ministry that you have been dreaming about. Yes, you can do it. And if you would need some coaching, some consulting, or mentorship, you can go to www.patriciakjames.com and you can join Help Me Win Coaching Academy, where we are there to empower, to educate, and equip for the kingdom with a passion, building global champions one person at a time for the kingdom. And our first semester, if you would like to join, which we're breaking it down into 4 semesters. So we're promoting on our first semester writing a book because you have a powerful and winning story, and it's time for the world to know about it. And so you can place that into your 30-day improvement guide. If you want to start writing, write it down, get you a goal, and act on it. So you're saying, help me win. So we will show you how to wake up your power. There is an awakening to identify and to free your voice and navigate to write and publish your winning story to become an Amazon bestseller. So with Dr. Pat, the Helpologist, I'm a life health coach, a mentor, a consultant, a dietitian, and nutritionist. So contact me now. Don't delay. Do not procrastinate. You can go to www.patriciakjames.com and you can click the button to set up a consultation so that we can start the journey. Yes, we can start the journey in January. But do not delay. Go ahead and register. Go ahead and contact me and let me know that you're interested in being a part of this class, because I know that God has greatness inside of you. Yes, yes. So I'm Dr. Pat, and I am the Helpologist, the only one in the world of this kind. And I am so fortunate to be able to be a helper, to help you to win in life, in ministry, and in business. So you be blessed. Until the next time, this is day 19. We're counting down to 60 in just a few short days. I will be 60 years old. And guess what? God still have more in store for me to do. And I'm doing this because I want to encourage you. It's not about your age. It's not about your race. It's not about where you are, your education, your finances. It's about following the path and the plan that God have preordained for you, that you may believe, that you may be inspired, that you can make an impact. Bye-bye.